Ashley Morris, the owner and lead tutor at amtutors.com. And in this video, we are going to continue practicing subtracting mixed numbers, but this time there will be regrouping. I'll show you what that means in a second. Now, if you are used to doing this as an improper fraction, meaning you turn everything into an improper fraction and then you subtract, that doesn't need any regrouping. But if you like to leave it as a mixed number, which is how I like to do it, there's sometimes where you're going to have to regroup. So let's dive in and see what that means, and we'll take it step by step so you can see how that works out. So step one, let's get a common denominator. We know when we subtract, we have to get a common denominator. And for 2 and 4, the common denominator is 4. Yay, the second one doesn't change. So 2 times 2 is 4, 1 times 2 is 2. Oh, this one doesn't need to regroup. Cool. So the reason this doesn't need to regroup is that 2 is bigger than 1. So when I subtract these, that's okay. So sometimes you don't need to regroup. Yay. So that's a good little refresher. 2 minus 1 gives me 1 fourth for that part, and then 3 minus 1 is 2. 2 and 1/4. So that's how we like for it to work out. Let's check this next one. Let's see if it regroups. So we get a common denominator, which is 6. Oops. Oh, I almost forgot my whole number. Don't do that. So 3 times 2 is 6. 1 times 2 is 2. Okay? 2 times 3 is 6. 1 times 3 is 3. Aha! All right. So number 1, we practice our subtracting. No problems. This one, we've got a little problem. I can't do 2 minus 3. So what I'm going to do is regroup or borrow. Just like you do when you're subtracting whole numbers and like the number on top is bigger or is smaller than the number on bottom, and you have to borrow from the number next to it, we're going to borrow from this 5. We're going to make this 5 into a 4. So that 1 that I took away, I'm going to add it into that 2/6. So I'm going to do 1 plus 2 over 6. Well, how am I going to do that? Well, 1, I could rewrite that as 6 over 6, right? 6 divided by 6 is the same thing as 1. Plus 2 over 6 is going to give me 8 over 6. I know that can be reduced. Don't reduce it. We need it to stay that way. So we're going to really do 4 and 8 over 6. I'm going to draw a little bubble around this so that my work stays separate. Minus 3 and 3/6. Now I can subtract my fractions. And I know it looks weird because you're like, wait a minute, this is an improper fraction inside of a mixed number. I know it looks weird. It's supposed to be that way. That way we can subtract. It'll fix itself later on. So now we can do 4 minus 3, which gives me a 1 for the whole part. 8 minus 3 is 5 over 6. We don't change the denominator. Now it's fixed. Now it doesn't look funky anymore with like a improper fraction inside of a mixed number. So this is over here. This is how we borrow or regroup when we do fractions. Let's try one more. All right. 5 and 1/8 minus 2 and 1/4. My common denominator for that is going to be 8. So that first one doesn't change. I love when that happens. So 4 times 2, 1 times 2. Remember, whatever you do to the bottom, you got to do it to the top. Oh no, I can't do 1 minus 2 for my fraction part. So we're going to borrow. We're going to regroup. We're going to make that a 4. So it's going to become 4 and something over 8 minus 2 and 2 over 8. I'm going to come down here since I have space down here. So that 1 that I took from the 4, I'm going to add it to the fraction. Well, how do I add 1 and 1/8? That's going to be 8 over 8. 8 divided by 8 is 1. Plus 1 over 8, and that's going to give me 9 over 8. That's what I can throw over there so that when I subtract, it all works out. Now, yes, I can do 9 minus 2. Woohoo! Okay. 4 minus 2 gives me 2 for the whole number part. 9 minus 2 is 7 over 8. So that's how you do this with borrowing or regrouping. If you don't like that method, it is fine to turn everything into an improper fraction and then subtract and then make it back into a mixed number. I just feel like that's a lot of steps for me. That's my preference. There's more than one way to do these math problems, and that's the kind of the cool thing about math. Sometimes there's more than one way and you get to pick which way you like best. I don't mind this part down here, so that's the way I do it. I will make another video where I do all of these without regrouping and I make them into improper fractions. So if you like that method, watch that video. I'll post it right after this one. And I hope that helps. But if you need more help, please reach out to us at amtutors.com. We have certified math teachers that would love to meet with you and do some tutoring sessions online. Also, make sure you like and subscribe so you see the latest and greatest math content videos when they get posted. Have a great day.